What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to the video. It's currently 12 o'clock, raining here in sunny Topeka, Kansas. It's actually not sunny, but I just woke up at 12 o'clock. But if you take into consideration the fact that it's only 7 o'clock in Hawaii, which is what time I'm still on, and I don't really have like a job. Like, I do some training and I mow, both things that are flexible. So it's not like I have to show up at a place by 8 o'clock or whatever. Because like mowing, I can do it any time of the day. But I'm gonna try to get back on my sleep schedule. So the next week, I gotta be up to train a client at 9 tomorrow, so I'll have to get up early tomorrow. But I just have a hard time falling asleep. Like last night, I think I was up till almost 3 o'clock. But you know, that's just how it is. And like I said, since I'm not too stressed to get back on my sleep schedule, I just haven't yet. So one of my friends is coming over now. I'm gonna get some breakfast. I don't know what he's been up to. And then I think we're going to the gym in a little bit. It's back day and quad day, which I want to talk a little bit about my splits. I'm not going to do that quite yet. I'll probably do that when I'm at the gym. But another thing is I'm going to kind of start gradually reverse dieting, which again, I'll explain more of what that is later if you're not sure. And honestly, it's kind of pointless for me to do it at this point, just because when we were in Hawaii, my nutrition was not on point, and that's fine. You know, my main goal is to get in my protein and enjoy myself, and I did both of those things. So now it's time to get back on track. It's time to take things seriously, and it's also time to put on some muscle. So I worked out Saturday and Sunday and kind of did like bulking workouts, more so low reps, high volume, that type of stuff. So now it's a continuation of that throughout this week, while also starting the reverse diet. And then once we get back to the normal bulking diet, we can take it full force with that. I haven't quite decided what I'm going to do for my macros yet for the actual bulking diet, and also I'm not sure what my macros are going to be for the reverse diet. But probably what I'll do is I'll increase it by like 200 calories for a couple days, and then do the same thing until I get to where I want to be. So like I said, I'll explain more on what the reverse dieting is in a little bit, but for now I'm gonna get some breakfast and then gym time. Hey guys, alright, welcome to the commentary for this back workout. Now, I did do back and quads like I said, but this is just the back workout. If you want to see that quad workout, I have it in one of my videos from like two videos ago or something, so go check that out. So this first exercise is a wide grip, neutral grip lat pull down. So on these I did 6 sets of 8. I also did a tempo of 2 seconds down and 2 seconds up. Big thing there is trying to get that muscle build. That was the first lat exercise I did, so we're also trying to get a nice pump going. Now this is a reverse grip lat pull down. Now on these I did, I believe, 4 sets of either 6 or 8, I'm not 100% sure. But I did, I think, 2 seconds down and then 4 seconds up. Now this is a great tempo for building muscle, maximizing that muscle gain with that good time under tension. We're just trying to get a good amount of time that the muscle is actually being used, which is going to help put on that mass that we're looking for. So next, these are like an incline row. I was using the rope cable. These were pretty good. It was the first time I've done them. Honestly, I just tried them because I saw them on Instagram and thought I'd give them a shot. But they're pretty good for your back, so if you want to, go ahead and give them a try. Now, this is the last exercise I did for back. I did 5 sets of 8 on these, as well as 5 sets of 8 on the rows before. And yeah, so this is the last thing I did. Now, I'm about to start talking in just a second. Alright guys, so that was the end of my back workouts. Now I am going to hit quads now. My back workout was a little bit shorter because I'm hitting back Mondays and Thursdays, as well as quads Mondays and Thursdays. I'll explain a little bit more on that later, but that is why that back workout was a little bit shorter, just because I'm hitting back twice a week. So I want to get a good back workout in without going hard enough to where I'm either too sore or not recovered enough to hit back again on Thursday. So that is how that's going to work for now. Now I'm going to go hit quads. I'm not going to show you the quad workout just because it's the same quad workout I did like 2 or 3 videos ago. So if you're curious about that, go check out that video, and the quad workout's on that video. So that is that's all my back workout. I'm going to talk a little bit about the whole reverse dieting, as well as my splits for the beginning of this bulk in a little bit, but first I'm gonna go hit quads. What's up, guys? Back at the house now. I went to town and got some groceries and also got some Qdoba after I worked out. So reverse dieting, let's talk a little bit about that. First, let me go find some better lighting. Much better. Okay, so reverse dieting is basically this. When you are show prepping or cutting body fat in general, you typically lower your caloric intake, which means that you're eating less and less, and that way that you're burning off more than you're eating. That way you'll burn off fat, right? So obviously I wasn't show prepping, or else I'd be a lot leaner, but still, anytime that you do a cut or where you are in a caloric deficit and you're lowering your calories, what your body does is, as you start to lower your food intake as well as your overall body fat percentage, what happens is your metabolism starts to slow down. And the reason it does this is because it notices that you are burning off fat, right? So fat is extra energy that your body has stored. It notices that it's losing that extra energy, and also notices that it's not getting as much calories in. So your metabolism slows down gradually to account for the loss of calories, right? So when you get super lean and when you get down to that show prep physique, or even when you lower your body fat percentage, your metabolism slows. So what we don't want to do is we don't want to go from a cut nutrition diet, a cut diet, straight into your bulking diet, because what's going to happen then is your metabolism is going to stay where it's at, but your calories are going to go back up to here. So then you're going to have all this extra area where your metabolism isn't making up for it. So what we do is this reverse diet. So when you're reverse dieting, you start out here, and you gradually start to bring your calories back up over a course of like a month or so, and then sometimes less. But once you get, so you gradually increase your calories back, so like a couple hundred every week or something. Once you get up to where you're gonna stay for your bulk, then you quit the reverse diet. So that's kind of the whole gist of the reverse diet, kind of to that way, because what you don't want to happen is you don't want your body to think that your metabolism thinks that you're only getting this amount of calories when you actually jump right to here, because then your metabolism isn't going to catch up and you're going to put on extra fat that you wouldn't put on if you did the reverse diet. So it's kind of just a safety precaution, I guess you could say, to get your metabolism back to where it needs to be before you start your bulking or whatever. So that's my little rant on reverse diet. Not really rant, but that's just what it is if you're not familiar with it. Alright, so I forgot to mention, let me mute this real quick. I forgot to mention my phone is messed up, like it keeps freezing. I can't even get on it right now. But Verizon's gonna send me another one. They said it'll be here tomorrow, so that's awesome. But I was gonna tell you my macros, but they're on my phone and I don't have them memorized. Let me think. I think it was 180 protein, 65 fat, and like 250 carb for like 23 and a half or 2400 calories. Don't quote me though. So I'm not gonna be able to count macros for the rest of the day. I guess I could write it out, but I'm not gonna worry about it. I got a triple meat, so I got 2 steak, 2 chicken, bowl from Qdoba. Qdoba is better than Chipotle, by the way. And also got a Cliff Bar. Berry pomegranate chai. It sounds gross. I know it does. Like, it's not the type that I would pick up, but I had a friend give me one time and I was starving, so I went ahead and ate it. And let me say, it was good. So, if you're ever in the market for those, that's the kind of test.